So so one of the early things this week was when Henry Ford's Ford Motor Company took over the struggling Lincoln Motor Car Company. Now, the thing about this was Henry Leland was in a little bit of a bind with Lincoln, so Ford bought the entire company for $8 million at his closeout sale.
Wow.
So, also this week, Darrell Lee Waltrip was born. He's
What? Say it again.
Darrell Lee Waltrip?
Darrell Waltrip.
Yeah, Darrell
Lee.
Waltrip. I was trying to say it in my best Southern redneck voice.
Another marble in your mouth.
Yeah. So he became known as the premier stock car driver, a television broadcaster, analyst, author, and one of the things he did, he was the first NASCAR driver to surpass $10 million in career race winnings.
Wow.
Now, also this week, Simon Knudsen, Swedish, after graduating from MIT.
Wait, he went from Southern to Swedish?
Yeah, that's right. After graduating
Just read the thing unless we leave the accents out.
After graduating from MIT, he went to work for Pontiac. In his first 16 years, he worked at 106 different GM plants. Eventually became manager of GM and started pushing Pontiac's participation in NASCAR.
This is Bunky Knudsen, right?
Yeah, Bunky.
Yeah. Bunky.
He just couldn't say Knudsen.
Yeah, that was it. I watched the Muppets and tried to mimic it, but it didn't work.
Oh, my God, Mars.
So that's where we got the Pontiac Bonneville and some other cars like that. Oldsmobile became a much more performance-oriented brand under his direction. He also, when he became general manager of Chevrolet, he also became started pushing the performance models such as the Super Sport and pushed the Chevrolet Chevelle in 1964 was the first Chevrolet's muscle car that came out. Now, in 1804, John Deere, there was really a John Deere was born up in Vermont. And his claim to fame, he started his company with building wrought iron plows that created a massive change in the farming industry. And soon as he died in 18...
Did you read this ahead of time?
Yeah, but I'm cutting out some of it because I'm running behind. Yeah. He died in 1886, but it was 40 years after he died before there was actually a John Deere tractor. So he never was involved in the actual John Deere tractor. Then James Dean, born this week in 1931, known as a race car driver. He loved racing. He was filming the movie Giant. The movie company would not let him go racing, so as soon as he finished filming that, he headed for the track. Age 24, he was killed behind the wheel of his new Porsche 550 on the way to a racetrack. Interesting thing I found, George Barris bought that car after the wreck, sent it out on tour. He was shipping it back from Florida in a sealed train car. When it got back there, he opened the train car. The car was gone. Nobody knows what happened to the car.
Yeah, there's a lot of spooky stuff involved in that car.
There's a lot of, they think it's cursed. A lot of people died.
Everybody that touched it died.
Different story. And then finally, we have Carmen Miranda was born this week in Portugal. She started her life as a hat maker, became a singer in Brazil, and finally came up to the United States with her famous hat. 46 years old when she died of a heart attack.
Oh, wow.
It was all the weight on her head.
Yes. That was this week in automotive history.
All right. Thank you very much. You're on the In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Thanks for riding with us. We've got more of the In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show coming.